Hey guys, and welcome to another video, and welcome to this channel. This is the realest mindset channel you'll ever find. I'm talking about mindset on a whole different level. I'm talking about mindset that no other YouTubers are talking about. Seriously guys, this channel is literally meant to change your life if you actually listen and if you actually apply the things that I'm teaching. So in this video guys, I'll be talking about law of attraction, but not the typical law of attraction that you might think, because everyone is literally saying, I don't chase, I attract, but they don't even know what the fuck it means. Guys, I get pissed when I hear these people say, I don't chase, I attract, because they don't know what they are talking about. Guys, in this video, I'll be talking about law of attraction on a level that you've never seen before. I'll guarantee that. This video will change your fucking life. Guys, you know on this channel, I'm digging deep. I'm digging deep, I'm digging to the root cause. I'm not talking about the surface level stuff that all of these YouTubers talk about. So with that being said guys, let's jump straight into this video and change your fucking life today. As you can see on your screen right now, there's a picture of the vibrational scale of consciousness. And at first it might seem a bit confusing, I know that, but don't get scared guys, it's actually very simple once you understand it. Maybe you've seen it before, maybe you haven't seen it before, maybe you've seen it before and didn't really understood what it meant. But guys, now you will understand everything on this picture. Let's start on the right side. Something you probably never thought about before is that your emotions are energy in motion. That's why it's called an emotion. And your energy, aka your emotions, vibrates at a certain frequency. And the law of vibration activates the law of attraction. And guys, through the law of attraction, you naturally attract exactly that back into your life accordingly to the emotions that you hold. Guys, wherever on the scale of consciousness you are, whatever frequency that you're operating from, you naturally attract that back into your life. Let's say that you're operating from fear. You will naturally attract more fear into your life. The same goes with joy and love. If you operate from those emotions, you will naturally attract that into your life. I'll give you an example. Guys, when I was in school, I was operating from fear all the time. I was a fearful person. Naturally, I felt insecure. I attracted that into my life. Because I was so fearful, I naturally took the seat all the way back in the class. I never put my hand up to say anything. I was so scared all the time. I hated going to school because I was feeling so much fear. I was so fearful. Like if the teacher would pick me out and say, Gustav, can you come up to the class and explain something? Guys, that shit could make me cry. That shit could make me go home and cry in bed because I was so fearful. I was operating from so much fear all the time. Now, this goes the other way around. When you operate from love, peace. If I was operating from peace, guys, do you think I would have taken the seat all the way back in the class? Do you think that I would have ever put my hand up and said something? Do you think that I would be fearful of going up and saying something to the whole class? No. So guys, whatever you're operating from, you'll naturally attract that back into your life. And by the way, you don't want to be below 200. All the frequencies below 200 are negative frequencies. You don't want to operate from them. And guys, take a look at the scale of consciousness again. Ask yourself, where am I even operating from on a daily basis? Is it matching the things that I'm attracting into my life? Yes, it is. So guys, if you want to change your external things, all the things that you attract into your life, it starts by shifting the frequency that you're operating from on a daily basis. Because then based on the law of attraction, you will naturally attract that back into your life. This is how law of attraction works. And by the way guys, Stop focusing on the money. Stop focusing on working minimal hours. Stop focusing on the cars. Because those things, all the external things, you can't place them anywhere on the scale of consciousness. Materialistic things, you can't place them on the scale of consciousness. The scale of consciousness, you can only place emotions. Guys, what are the emotions of money? Nothing. It could be everything. Some people believe it's difficult, some people believe it's easy to make money. So guys, focus on the emotions instead. Because, as I said before guys, based on the emotions, based on the frequencies, you will naturally attract that back into your life accordingly to the law of attraction. So focus on the emotions. Guys, as I said before guys, back in class, back in the days when I was in school, if I was focusing on peace, guys, that would have changed my life. But I didn't know that. I didn't know better at that time. I didn't know this about the scale of consciousness. So guys, start focusing on the emotions, and then you will naturally attract that back into your life. And this is also where most people get confused, because as I said before, they believe that external things is going to change how they feel internally. But that's simply not the truth. And let's dig a bit deeper now guys. And by the way, you won't see this anywhere else, I'll guarantee that. Let's take a closer look on what truth actually means. Like, what is the truth? Guys, 2 plus 2, right? 2 plus 2 has always been 4 and will always be 4. 1,000 years ago, guys, 2 plus 2 was 4. In 1,000 years from now, in 1,000,000 years from now, 2 plus 2 will always be 4. Truth means eternal. Always has been and always will be. That's how we define something that is true. So guys, being depressed, feeling fear, all the emotions below 200 are not true because they haven't always been there and they will not always be there. Because guys, the moments in my life where I felt fear, yes, it was temporary, meaning it wasn't true. Guys, the same with being depressed. I was depressed many years ago, but it's not true, because if it was true, I would still feel depressed now. Because what did I say before guys? Truth means always has been and always will be. Just like 2 plus 2, it's always 4. If depression was true guys, it would apply in my life right now, and it would apply to everyone. Just like 2 plus 2, it's equal 4 to everyone. If being depressed would be true, it would apply to everyone as well. It would mean that everyone would be depressed. Now hang on guys, truly understand this. When you were born, were you feeling depressed? No guys. When you were born, did you feel fear? No. All these things were learned, meaning it's not true, it's an illusion. Because when you were born guys, you came into this world with no concept of self. You knew nothing. All these beliefs, all these negative beliefs were learned. I was taught fear. Maybe by my parents, maybe by my teacher, maybe by friends. All these things were learned. Feeling depressed guys, I learned that maybe from social media, and I was like, maybe I'm depressed too. Guys, this is fucking bullshit. And I see so many people believing in all these things that are simply not true. So believing that a girlfriend making a ton of money, getting a dream car is gonna change your life is not true. It's simply an illusion. If it was true guys, it would mean it would apply to everyone, as I said before. But it doesn't. I've seen people making thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars every single month being depressed. I've seen guys with a girlfriend being depressed, feeling fear. None of these external things is going to change how you feel internally. It's all an illusion. It's all a label. Seriously. Remember, truth has always been and will always be. Truth means eternal. Truth is never changing. That's how you define if something is true. So ask yourself, next time you feel fear, next time you feel depressed, next time you feel anger, is this actually true? Or is it just a belief that I learned many years ago that I'm accepting right now in this very present moment? Obviously the second one. When you can define what's true and what's not true, guys, your life's gonna change. Sometimes when I feel fear, guys, I'm like, nope, that's not true. It's simply an illusion. It's something that I was taught many years ago. I don't want to accept it because it's an illusion. Why would you accept an illusion? Why would you accept something that is not true? It doesn't make sense. Guys, you have to become aware of it, because so many of these emotions, feeling fear, feeling shame, guilty, operating from all these emotions, it's happening unconsciously. Unconsciously, meaning you're not aware of it because it's happening unconsciously. And when you're not aware of it, you cannot change it. So the first thing I want you to do is becoming aware of the emotions that you feel on a day-to-day basis. Once you are aware of it, I want you to ask yourself, is it true or is it not true? If it's not true, guys, change it. Feel love, peace and joy. And let's round it off here, guys. If it's not true, it's simply a belief that you've learned some point in your life. Simple as that. Secondly, start to identify what's real and what's not real, because I'm telling you, this is gonna change your life. And with that being said, guys, remember one thing, that all is mind. Remember, I'm saying it for a reason. It's because it is the truth that all is mind. It has always been that and will always be that. So remember that, guys. All is mind. Bye bye.